I think we have one. We got everybody except the chairman. We need a motion to approve the minutes of the February 21st, 2008 meeting.
I have a second.
Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered. Other business, we have to motion to nominate and elect a chairman for a one-year term. Current chairman has agreed to serve, I guess. I know he couldn't make the meeting tonight. He's out of town. Thomas Crossno, what's your pleasure?
Is Thomas going to stay with the board, Bruce?
I really do not know the answer to that. Have not talked to him about it. I know he's very busy, but I really don't have an answer.
Have you spoke with him?
No. I just saw the email that he's out of town. So. Any nominations for chairman?
I nominate you.
And I have to give up the chair. All right, I've been nominated for chairman. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations?
Do you want it?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
We need a second.
I'll second. You made the
Yeah,
motion, I'll second.
All right, no other nominations. Motion's ordered to elect me as chairman. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered. Thank you very much. Now we need a vice chair.
I'll do it if you
Okay,
doesn't care.
you've been nominated. All right. Any other nominations? Any other nominations?
Who made the motion?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can really make a motion.
No, you can't make a motion.
yourself.
Yeah.
No, we need a motion to nominate him for vice chairman.
Mhm.
Okay. Don't need a second.
A second.
All right. Discussion, any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Motion's to order. Cast unanimous ballot. Dave Gammon as vice chairman.
How many
Need to vote.
Oh, we need to vote.
Yeah, we
on
need
Yeah.
to vote.
motion.
That's what I say.
Aye.
Aye.
All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Opposed? So ordered. All right. That takes care of that business. We have a recommendation to the board in the Alderman ordinance to amend Title 14, Chapter 7, Section 14701, Laverne Municipal Code by amending the definition of exempt properties for the stormwater user fee.
Mr. Chairman and Board, this is something that's been brought up lately. What this will do is it's going to put a definition in the stormwater user fee ordinance section that's going to, basically the existing exempt property definition that's in there today will be deleted, and it's going to be replaced with the following definition. It's exempt property means property owned and or operated by the City of Laverne, public right-of-ways, public streets, public alleys, and public sidewalks. Reasons for this is kind of basically the stormwater fee was set up that way it wouldn't take a lot of money from the general fund. That way it would kind of fund itself because we had a program that was federally mandated, so that's why the fee was even set up to begin with. And if we don't really put this exemption in, then the city is going to be paying from the general fund to pay this into the stormwater fee to the stormwater fund. So that's kind of why we need to put this exemption in.
Okay. There's a motion to make the recommendation to the board and Mayor Alderman. Do you make the motion?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then,
And a second?
yeah. Then I vote to pass it.
To send a favorable recommendation.
Yes.
All right. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. So ordered. Now, item of discussion of stormwater program.
Mr. Chairman, Katie Klein will address this item just to discuss the stormwater program a little bit.
Well, I just wanted to briefly talk about some of the things that we have coming up with our stormwater program this year. One thing that we're working on is an agreement with the town of Smyrna, the Rutherford County, and the city of Murfreesboro to contract with the Discovery Center in Murfreesboro to work in the school system to promote Project WET, which is water education for teachers. And we've done a little bit with this now, but this will guarantee and make sure that we will actually be in the schools more. And this will meet our public education and outreach requirements for our MS4 permit. So I'm really excited about this. We're still working all the kinks out of the agreement now, and hopefully it'll be approved for this school year.
You have to take any action?
No, Mr. Chairman, this is just basically just informative discussion and try to get you up to date on kind of what's going on at this point with stormwater program.
We've been participating in some stream cleanup activities in the past year. We also hope to have one this year. The mayor and Robin and I all met out at Percy Priest one day, took a boat over to the islands, witnessed some of the pollution that they have. The mayor was interviewed along with Carl Dean, Nashville's mayor, to bring awareness to the pollution problem that we have on Percy Priest Lake. I also participated in the stream cleanup activity with the Nashville Clean Water Project, in which I believe that picture's from. We saw so much trash out on those islands. The island that our group actually went to was Pool Knobs Island.
Yeah, there's a goat that lives there. Is he still there?
Yes.
He was
Goat
not
still
there.
there?
He was not there
He's not
at that
there?
time.
Oh,
I don't know if there's one there or not.
there is
but
one there.
This
Yeah.
was last fall, I believe.
Yeah.
So we've also helped out with the National Guard for public land clean, or I think it was National Public Lands Day. They did a cleanup on the National Guard base in Smyrna, which actually some of that shoreline does come into Laverne. So we helped clean that up with a couple Boy Scout troops and other National Guard personnel.
And we usually have one with the Parks Department here in the city, but this year got, I think, rained out this year.
Yeah, I think each time we
So-
tried to reschedule, it got rained out.
I think that we'll probably have another one in the fall
Yeah.
to address that.
Some of the projects that we've been working on, our largest project was Dick Buchanan Drive drainage. These are some of our before pictures. You can see that there are definitely their fair share of problems. It looks quite nice now. You can see the pictures.
It doesn't really.
Another project that we worked on was along Riverwood Drive. This was a pretty long project. This one we actually did ourselves. It was just not draining right. And our crews went in, dug out the ditch, matted it the whole way, and the residents there seem to be happy about it, so it's a good thing. And that's all I really have about the stormwater program at this time.
Are there any classes
Yeah.
coming up that we may can attend as a board here to learn? We have a new member. Welcome, Earl
Yes,
Garvey.
Mr.
Welcome to
Gadd.
the board. That maybe we could all attend. Could we look into maybe checking it even with MTAS or something like that?
I think the Cumberland River Compact might have some classes also that are specific for local officials, that I can look into that.
Because some of them are even free.
Right.
But even if it does, I mean, this board has never, I don't think we've ever attended anything as a whole. And, I mean, I've had some classes through MTAS, but as a whole, this board is never, so we might want to look into that, especially since we don't meet on a regular basis, to kind of keep together and you know, learn more as it goes, because I think this progresses so quickly, and we really need to get some classes on that.
Okay.
We can look into that. Like you said, the Cumberland River Compact does quarterly, I think, meetings. I don't know if every one of them is a class, but I think most of them, they'll have a class-like setting for boards and stuff. So we can probably look in to see what they've got coming up and look at some other options and email it out if we find something that looks pretty good.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah, I like the class.
Yeah, we need that.
The minutes should show who the young lady is and who she represents.
I'm sorry, project engineer in the stormwater department.
He does a very good job for us, so.
Excellent.
And
I guess, is there any other questions y'all have on that for us or anything?
Has building slowed down a whole lot for the city?
Building here has slowed down quite a bit, so that part of the stormwater program, of course, is not as busy as it once was. However, you still have, just because the building slowed down, that doesn't mean there's not any problems, because what we've found is, since it slowed down, they've left bare ground. And then we've got that everywhere because they was planning on building instead of stabilizing the ground with seed and straw and stuff like that. They just basically left it open, figuring a house would get started, didn't, so now we've got a lot of bare areas that we're having to go back and try to get the developers to stabilize the ground. So it's kind of, they don't have as many inspections, but they do still have a lot of problems to go out and look at.
I apologize, Mr. Chairman.
I forgot to tell you the truth you're from.
I apologize.
Apologies accepted. Is there anything else to come before the board? If not, thank everybody for coming. Appreciate your input. Motion to adjourn is in order. Okay, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. So ordered. Thank you.